What's up, guys? We're back
Pew,
for
pew,
another episode
pew,
of the Misguided
pew,
Misfits
pew.
podcast. As always, it's your girls, Pips,
And ISIS.
and we missed you guys. I don't know. I'm almost ready to go back to every week because I feel like we miss all the juicy gossip, and then by the time it's time to record, don't nobody give a fuck no more. Because social media has the shortest attention span of all time. But I don't know. I feel like I get to spend time with my family a little bit more, but I miss you, girl.
Me?
Yes, you.
First of all, you are talking like we don't talk to each other every day. If we don't physically hear each other's voice every day, we are tech. You are sending me 1,000 TikToks while you on the
Me too.
clock.
For first off, I do not participate in those activities while I'm on my work clock. Okay, I am busy doing work activities my entire shift, and if anyone tells you otherwise, they are misleading you. And I'm also either on lunch or on my designated break hours. Okay, thank you
Excuse
very much.
excuse me for interpreting the when you're actually sending me TikToks.
Exactly. I must be on vacation when I'm sending you those. Okay. Folks trying to get me fired over here.
Also, side note, I cannot wink like
Hold
wait.
on.
I look like
You look like you're having a stroke.
wait. Can I do the other way? I can't wink.
No.
My eyes is already so small. It's a lot.
I have to really be intentional if I'm trying to wink. But then it don't look sexy. Like, you know how they be no, it doesn't do it
Mm-mm.
for me. But
Also,
it
when am I
is.
ever in a situation where I need to wink? I don't.
Here's the drugs. Wink. Like, I don't know. No, neither one of us do drugs, but wouldn't it be fun if we did?
Nah, not really. It was a lady out in front of my job the other day leaning. She had one shoe on, one shoe off. Her hat was on the floor.
Those is not the type of drugs I was referring to. You just went to
Oh,
straight methamphetamines.
hey, you know what? She in her at that moment because it was cold the other day too. It's been cold here in Chicago now. After we got through the little heat wave we had all of a sudden, and she was outside. She did have a jacket on. It looked like she did have a hoodie on. I think she was layered a little bit, but that shoe was off. Her hat was on the ground,
I'm so sorry, God.
and
May God be with her.
she was leaning. I said, Lord, just white
I
lady
wonder, like,
too.
what be going on in their mind though. Like, do they realize that this is happening, or are they just in euphoria? I
I
don't
don't
want to know.
know
Actually,
because they lean down so far and then it's like they snap out of it and then they get back up like before they fall. I don't know.
there's got to be some good shit. I don't want to know though.
No, I don't.
Prayers to whoever going through that and fighting that, because
And it was
that's not
some
my
random
nature.
white lady I had never seen before out in front of my job, and I was just like, "Where did you come from, ma'am?"
It's so bad when you be in certain areas of Chicago and you know that when you see someone of another race that they're doing nefarious activities, because you like Chicago. People don't talk about this, but Chicago is very segregated. Like, black people, you got Chinatown, you know, and and when you see other folks in the other people's neighborhood, you be like,
Well, now they trying to gentrify a lot of the where the projects used to be at,
mm,
because the street over right here from me, they just built a townhouse like three. It was like it's a 3 or 4 story townhouse, and then they building another one. And I'm like, this is a really weird place to be trying to build some townhomes. I don't get it, but okay.
I bet you there's multi-million billion dollar industries doing
Chinatown
that.
is still Chinatown.
They
Them
don't
folks
come
not
over there mess with
that.
them folks
You come over here eat. You come over here spend your money. You
and go
come over
about your
here
business.
walk around a little bit, but after that you got to go. You can't be.
Period.
Mm-mm.
But I still live in the boondocks. It's still, I think it's like 80 degrees here. I'm over it.
It's like
Bring on the weather, okay?
I think the highest has been the last couple days is in the 60s.
Oh, what's the weather right now here? Let's see the weather, because I just got Paisley all of her winter stuff, and I'm ready. I don't know about y'all. It's 80 degrees right now, a high of 83.
I think
Like
when I
literally,
looked at our weather, it was like 60.
that's the low for the weather here. And my mother loves the summertime and the hotness. I just don't. I feel like fall fashion just eats different. Like, give me a long cardigan, some Ugg boots, some thigh highs. Give me some flannel. Like, it's calling my name.
My sweet spot is that like it's spring, but not the beginning of spring. Not like I need it like right before it hits summer, so the temperature be like 70.
Mm.
It be raining, but
See, that's why I
I'll
like the fall time, because you get the
mm-mm.
coolness, the colors, and the changes. Give me some cinnamon, some apples. Y'all can keep that
Chicago got
pumpkin.
lucky this year that it was not as cold as soon. But usually, hell, it be seeming like soon as August over with, right in the middle of August, it get cold.
Mm-mm. I don't want the cold, but I want it to be like, maybe you might need a jacket. Like, that's the vibe that I'm going for right now. But I don't know. I am in full blown Santa Claus Christmas. Like, if you guys are watching the actual video, like, look at my little cute little cup with the gingerbread men and women and people or whatever you want. I want to be inclusive. I don't want to assume anything, but it's so adorable. I am like in full Christmas, like, get, and I don't care if you're one of those people who hate people that like Christmas. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Bro,
Like,
it's not that I don't like y'all, because I like Christmas too. Although now that I'm older, I don't really like it's I don't have kids or nothing. Like,
once you have a child, Christmas is the most exciting and most depressing time of the year.
yeah, like I said, I like Christmas. It's not that I don't, but it's not. I don't have like I got y'all kids, but
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
ain't
feel
got
free to send some.
like I don't have to get y'all kids nothing. So it's kind of like, I do, but then it's kind of like I don't like my mama birthday Christmas Eve, like I get her stuff, but she don't ever know what she want anyway. So it just be too much. It be like, can Thanksgiving happen? Because now it's just getting too much. It's just too much. It's too soon. Everything is just they pushing stuff. Like I know like the stores and stuff, they do stuff early, but it seems like now they doing it even earlier. Like the Christmas stuff been out in July. Like, can we
Now,
like
I do agree that I don't like seeing the Christmas stuff out during the summertime. Like, don't put the Christmas stuff out until October, until like right before Halloween.
girl?
But
We've been having stuff out since September in my store.
yeah, that's too much. But what I will say is, I don't understand people being upset about other people being happy about it. Like me, November 1st, I'm getting rid of all that Halloween shit. Bring the Christmas wreaths, and then me and my husband made a compromise that I'm going to decorate the inside of the home with like my little cutesy Christmas tree soap dispenser, my cookie jar, all that shit. But we're gonna put up the Christmas tree after Thanksgiving. So we're gonna start doing the outside decorations and stuff after
You
Thanksgiving.
know,
Give
Christmas traumatizes a lot of people. Like a lot of people have a lot of trauma around Christmas.
and I'm sorry, but we grown now. I need you to either go get you some couch time or just get off social media, because I want to be able to enjoy the holiday. And if you don't participate in Christmas for religious reasons or whatever, that's perfectly fine. But they be the ones that be chill. They don't care. And Christmas be everywhere. It's the people who celebrate Christmas that be like, "Oh my God, why are you so happy about Christmas?" Like,
Because
and this
people
is
be
the
having a lot of trauma. They don't got nobody to celebrate the holidays with. It's really people out here that be lonely. Like, people be saying they be lonely and they don't really like know. Like, you think you lonely, And I know a lot of times it's a mental thing, but it's really people out here that ain't got nobody, like
And
nobody.
that's so sad. And I feel so bad for them. But I'm finna deck these halls. I'm sorry. I'm gonna deck these halls. And this is coming from somebody like literally last Christmas, and this is full transparent. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say? Transparency. I was broke as fuck last Christmas, and we got Paisley, and Paisley don't really understand Christmas yet. We getting close to the point where she gonna understand birthdays and Christmases or whatever. But I also have 5 other children that I have to get Christmas gifts for. And really they not children, teenagers, adults, whatever the case may be. And when I tell you I pulled Christmas out of my ass last year, I don't know how I was able to pull it off between fetch, couponing, selling shit. Like I made that shit happen. So if there's a will, there is a way. And I think I'm broker this year than I was last year. And I promise you, I'm gonna pull Christmas out of my ass again. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we got a couple of holiday what's it called markets coming up, and I want to talk to the people who are in control of booking this shit. Why is the holiday market in my town and then the holiday market in the town that I sometimes do holiday markets in on the same day? Like, did y'all not call each other like, hey, we doing a
No.
market? Like, I'm still irritated
That's
because I
like
wanted to do.
if our birthdays on the same day and we have it, and you like, why you ain't call me this sick to tell me you was having your party on your birthday? I'm having my party on my birthday too. What's
If you
happening in
want all
another
the people in
city
the
don't have
town,
nothing to do with
but
the.
it's like 10 minutes away.
So,
I'm irritated because I wanted to do both holiday markets, and now I can't do both holiday markets, and I already signed up for the one that's closer to us. So I'm irritated that it's on the same day. Like if I had the budget, I would have 2 separate markets going on at the same time. But we gon' see. Hope y'all better come out and support or whatever. I will be doing a giveaway at the upcoming event. So make sure you guys are following Bedrock Cosmetics on social media. So if you live in the Alabama area, you can get your free gift. But again, like I said, if there's a will, there is a mother effing way. Okay. And like my mama used to say, if you gotta sell ass to get your kids what they need,
girl, people don't get no hell about them damn kids. They don't even make sure their kids have stuff for school. Graduation come, they be last minute.
what I will say, and now that it's been 15 years since we graduated from high school, I can fully admit this. But at the end of the year where you have to turn in all your books and then they go and you pay your fee. And I don't know about at y'all school, but if you didn't return all your books through the year, they kept record of that shit and you had to pay for that shit before you could graduate. And I'm not gonna lie, someone stole my book senior year right before it was time for us to turn in books. And one thing led to another, and I ascertained another individual's book and turned it in.
I don't even remember how I found all my books. We didn't graduate from the same school, but we had that same, what was that, like the week before we graduated, like during graduation practice.
Y'all
So
had graduation.
yeah. So we had one day everybody had to come and you had to go get all this stuff signed off.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we did have that.
Yeah, so they had everybody come, like you literally came, but you had to come and like get all your stuff signed off. I don't remember. I don't remember where I found the books at, but That was mine, I guess. I don't know, child.
I'm sorry to whoever book. I had to ascertain or proclear. I apologize to y'all 15 years later. But I had to get up out of there, okay? But it was people who her son, this lady that was in front of me, her son had not returned any books any other 4 years. And he owed like 700 or some dollars. And she was snapping. She said, "You gonna take your ass home? You finna find these motherfucking books. Or
Girl, them
you
books
ain't
probably,
graduated."
them books probably was freshman yearbooks. Them
You
books
better go,
probably
you better
was,
find those fucking books. You heard what she
girl,
said.
them books was gone a month into school. Them books ain't been seen since.
But then too though, why y'all wait until graduation to tell her that he ain't returned none of the books?
They don't give a damn.
And then the books was old and raggedy, fucking people writing in the margins, all type of shit. Like, why am I paying for this raggedy book anyway? Out of date.
You would think though, seeing how we wasn't getting new books every year, that they would like at the end of the year be like, hey, like your child didn't turn in this book, like it's gonna be if they don't turn in, it's this much.
Yeah, it should be per year. Don't let that shit accumulate for 4 years. And then now I got that's a rent money, $700. So nobody got $700 for no books.
Yeah. But
But
also,
also,
if parents was a little bit more
yeah,
get
that's true.
involved and stuff going on, I don't think
But
my mama
shit, do
ever
you
asked
want to,
me about no books, but
bro?
so
Do
I
you
don't
want to
know.
have food on the table, or do you want me at the parent teacher conference? Which one is it?
Well, then you get to see, yeah, your baby only got half a credit, and then now you mad because ain't you talk about ain't nobody called you. Then your child ain't graduated.
Bro, I did see a lot of that too. Like, damn, you ain't never
Hey,
seen a
my
report
mama was
card.
a single mama, and my grandma did help, but at the end of the day, she was still just a grandma. My mama
Single
still had
mama works too hard.
my mama still had to make sure that she was doing everything for me that she was supposed to as a single parent. So,
And one thing, my mama worked, but somehow she was always at them damn senior, those damn teacher conferences.
bro,
She did not play about school. Now she might have missed a game or two, but them school conferences let my GPA drop before below a 3.5. Y'all think I'm crazy? You ain't seen it. Even though my GPA never dropped below a 3.5, but I ain't
one of
want to
my
see it if it did.
coworkers, her daughter graduating no, her daughter graduating 8th grade elementary school this year. And so they going, which maybe because it was just so long ago, but I don't remember. I remember we had to take that test to see if you certain schools, if you could place to like go there.
See, I didn't have to take that test when I was
But
just
now they have to like apply for the school. Like it's
like
a lot
college
of,
application.
yeah. Like she was like, you supposed to go on the website and then click like all the schools that you want, like your child want to do, high schools your child want to go to, and they starting this now. Like I'm like, I don't remember us having to do, because she was upset because the guidance counselor, which she, I guess she was just more like she wanted to do it like with her daughter, like had that experience. But I guess what the school does, or this particular guidance counselor does, is like she have all the students fill out this paper, but it's like they gotta fill out this paper, and then she go through and basically apply for the schools for them, and like she didn't really know that was what was gonna happen. All she knows, her daughter was just like, they saying you need to fill out this paper, so like you got to fill it out. So she was just kind of like, dang, I just wanted to like kind of go through. It probably ain't like a whole lot they got to do, but it's different now. They having them do a lot of different like requirements. Like they don't have to take that test no more for placement. I don't think it's a
It
lot.
might as well all the shit they got him doing.
Yeah.
Cause I'd still never forgive Kenwood for making me apply to all those schools senior year and waste all that money when I already knew what school I was going to. Like they made you apply
But
to
in
a
high
certain
school, that's one
amount.
thing. I didn't know, like, them doing it in elementary school is kind of like just to, like, for high school. I was like, that's kind of
And then for
odd.
real, like, remember how they used to say, like, your teacher ain't gonna let you come in here late when you get to college, and then you realize your teacher's gonna be the ones that's late,
Bro. Once you get to
bruh.
college, them teach unless you go to a small like university or a small college, then that's different. But if you go to a big college university, like them people see so many, or unless you have like a personal relationship, not personal like that, but like a student teacher relationship.
Have you gotta get that A, baby, get that A,
We
girl.
are not condoning having this that type of relationship with your teacher, but um like we would have classes where it'd be like 300 people in a class, so it's kind of like damn.
Bruh, do you know freshman? I don't know if you knew this, but freshman year I couldn't afford to get. Well, I don't want to say that, but I didn't have the book for my chemistry class freshman year. Like I did not have the book, and it was too much. And now that I think about it, why the fuck didn't I just tell my parents that I needed this book? Like whatever. I have a thing about asking for help. Whatever. Here, that's neither here nor there. But I took chemistry freshman year without a book. I don't know how I passed that class by the grace of God. I touched the hem of his garment, baby, because I gotta be in that class without the book. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah,
Like I don't know what I be doing.
I
This is
took
why
AP
I'm a.
chemistry my science my not my science year, my senior year, and I did not. I got a C in that class. I barely passed the class, but luckily for
Did you get that
me,
credit?
no, I ain't passed that test. I barely passed the class. So my freshman year, the chemistry I had to take was literally the exact same chemistry for AP chemistry for senior year. So I passed with A in that class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, I took AP economics with Mr. Schuyler. I wonder how he doing. He was crazy. I remember that man threw a desk at a student one time. And in his defense, the student was acting a fool, and he didn't hit the student with the desk. Okay, but that was a crazy class. But he was such a good person, though. Like I learned so much, but I did not pass that AP class. Like I definitely did not. But we had some fine teachers back then. I just be thinking about that. Maybe that was one of my why people always say you gonna marry a white man, cause oh
I
them
just remember
teachers.
that one teacher. I don't remember nobody else being cute. But also, I was only there for two
No,
years. So,
the chemistry teacher, he was fine. Mr. Milinkovich.
oh, I thought he taught physics.
Did he teach physics?
I think he taught physics. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep, yep. Because chemistry, we had the lady whose daughter also went to the school. What's her name? Anyway, I can't remember, but yeah,
I was
he
gonna
was
say
fine.
if you was trying to pull that out of me, I don't know.
I want all the people that went to high school with us to know that ISIS do not remember y'all. And they be
People
like, "Oh
still
my
be
god."
adding me on Facebook too. I think they just add me just because I think my thing say I went to Kenwood or like we got a lot of mutual friends from Kenwood. Some of the people I really don't know. I do not remember their faces, and I just be like,
She don't remember y'all names, y'all faces, or none of that.
I barely remember the people that I actually the high school I actually graduated from. I barely remember those people. So
And I be like, they be like, "Oh my god, you still friends with ISIS?" And I be like, "Yeah." And then I'm like, "Y'all, she don't even like you."
it's not
And
that
they
I didn't
call me
like people. I just first of all, I was a very self conscious girl. First of all, but I still had like a
was.
nice person. You gonna put me on, but we gonna go toe to toe about me. That's what we gonna go with this podcast episode. That's what we finna go.
No, well,
Cause
before we
we
go,
can go
before
there, ma'am. Thank you
no,
very much. No, no, you. We can go
no,
on this
real
podcast
quick.
episode. Oh, you know what? Better yet, we might as well switch topics. How about that? Let's go to the topic, the first topic we're supposed to be doing. Because
No, real quick. You know those TikToks where it be the couple and they be running and they be saying
First of all, them is hilarious. It's this one. This
suspect.
girl was going in on her boyfriend. I said, "Do y'all really like each other?" Like,
No, she said suspect been trying to connect his beard for
beard,
5 years.
bro. I said
Oh,
it was
oh
really
God.
personal. I was like, "Oh my god,
No,
girl,"
I seen some like I was cause some is parodies, but some I'm like, are y'all okay? You've
because
been trying to get that up off your chest.
she was like, suspect talking about he gonna last long or something. She said, I was like,
Damn,
are we? Is this funny? Like, ha ha he, or y'all into it right now? Like,
bruh. But for in my defense, I am also very self conscious and I have a lot of anxiety. So if you see me playing with slime
let's
or
say, which is why
fidgets,
she had to get slime.
bruh, because I have to keep my mind. Man, is that a little tinge of autism? Like I be thinking about that sometimes.
Oh,
But I have to keep my mind and my hands busy. And before, when we weren't like when y'all couldn't see us, I could do whatever I wanted. Who cares? But now I'm like, oh my god, what if they see Blase Skippy? Not that I care like that, but it's you know. Also, I think I'm addicted to slime now. Like I didn't open all 4 jars. Well, this is
anyway,
3,
why she trying to skip over the fact that she called me self conscious?
bro.
Skip over that. But anyway, like I was saying, I was
No,
very
you
self
no.
conscious in high
Technically,
school.
yes, because if ISIS would be ISIS that I know on this podcast, we would be millionaires. Okay,
I, I do. I be saying stuff.
are we listening
What
to the
we
same?
both can't be completely unhinged, okay? One,
Yes, we
no,
can.
we cannot.
Yes, we can. That's what the people want to see. They want to see us unhinged. Okay, ma'am.
I can't be that unhinged all the time.
Yes, you can because ISIS want to be perfect. Life ain't perfect.
No, it's not
I
that
had
I
to
don't want
tell.
to be perfect, but I know how my mouth is, and
Exactly. I want people to hear that. Tell the truth.
I've said fuck them kids on here before.
Bruh, Isis. I want you to tell them what that mouth do. See?
Why they need to know all that?
Because we trying to feed our kids. We trying to make generational wealth.
By people knowing what my mouth do. What about my future husband? You already married, ma'am. You forget that. I
No,
be
speak.
out here.
No, did you know? I don't know how deep into the adult industry that you are, but there's this creator
That white girl.
who and now that she had a child, she talking about she want to delete her films from the internet.
Oh, I don't know who you talking about. Never mind. We talking about
No,
somebody
it's this.
couple, two different people.
No, this is a porn star, and I'm not gonna say if I partook or not partook in her content. That's neither here nor there. But ma'am,
She do know the internet is forever.
and you made a conscious decision to bust it wide open, and that's
It is what it
perfectly
is.
fine.
It's
And I
hey.
think your child, husband, first off, your husband already know about it because I'm sure he's seen it. But you need to stand tall. Like I seen somebody say, like think about Kim Kardashian. She don't even give a fuck about that video no more. Still cashing them checks,
Her and
and
Rachel.
that's how you gotta be about that kind of situation. We all done made crazy decisions in our lives or whatever, but like stand on that shit. Like, hey son, before you was born, I was busting it wide open. That's how we got this house. And now I don't bust it wide open only for your daddy.
I don't think
Keep it
kids are
pushing.
cruel, but I don't think like kids are cruel about that type of stuff now.
It's the parents that will be like, yeah, his mom is a porn star. Like nobody else cares. Like little kids only do and say things that they have seen in the home. Like when they
Although
see,
honestly, if I'm a teenager, do I want to come to
but the baby
school?
is a baby.
I know, but eventually they gonna become a teenager. They still have them old videos on the porn sites that be
I
grinding.
cannot
I be
stand that.
like,
Get that shit up off of there.
who's still watching this? But it's people that
Like,
have got to be watching it. They got to like that. Anyway, that's
uh,
neither here nor there. But you know, eventually they gonna become a teenager, and it's gonna be that like no teenager, like nobody wants to come to school and be like, I saw your mom's tits and coochie, like.
and they
But
saw it all. When I tell you, they synced it.
so I
But
guess I
at the end
get
of the
that
day, though, you can't
aspect
be
of it.
ashamed of things you've done in your past. Like, it is what it is. We all got a past. We've all done things, and
I would have
you
just
know,
you just been like, you know, I'm not, because you can't. It's you. It's nothing you can
it's
do about it.
impossible.
It's there forever. So
No, there's this porn star that I can't remember her name, but she like herself because she and honestly, like the whole situation was kind of fucked up. But long story short, she said that she didn't want to do a scene with somebody who was doing male on male scenes, which is her prerogative, right? And the internet like pounced on her, like to the point where she herself. And it's so weird that like her videos still be coming up on the internet, and I'd be like, too soon, guys, too
I have
soon.
no idea who you're talking about. But that's if she don't want to have. If y'all real life don't care about y'all man sticking his thing in another man booty hole, that is y'all business. But everybody ain't into that.
Exactly, and I thought it was so bogus that and you know, I'm not
Just
saying
because she a
that.
porn star don't mean it's first of all it's still a job, and she
Yeah,
still
and
gets to
you
have
can.
her preference of which industry of the porn she wants to be doing.
Yep, and I was. She seemed like she was such a nice person, and that the bullying got so bad that she. Also, before we ain't even got to the docket today, guys. I'm sorry,
It's been three
but did
weeks. No, by
yeah,
the time this come out, it'll be 3 so a month. 3
dang, a
a
month,
month.
because our last episode was the October 13th, I think.
Y'all, well, I had to work a whole weekend, one weekend that we should have filmed, that we should have had a video out. And I don't even have to work that many. It's like from one day was like from 9 to 6, and the other day was from 8 to 6. But
Bruh. Most people that have like really popular podcasts, but they have like they do like content creating and stuff. And don't let that fool you like it ain't a job, but they can kind of work around their schedules. But when you have a regular 9 to 5 job, like I can't call out no more at my job because I ain't trying to get rolled up.
it's
So it be
talking to people is again we is off the subject. But like, not that I don't like doing this, because obviously this is like funny, entertaining. But like 5 days out the week, having to deal with people and their issues and problems that they trying to make my issues and problems. And I don't even work at like a hospital or nothing. I work retail, and people come in and it just I be like, what do I need children for when I have hundreds of children I see every week that ask me all kind of questions. Like sometimes I'll be like, "Are you asking me for my social security and blood type index?" Like, because at this
Lord,
point, I ugh.
that's hilarious. But no, did you see the video or not the video, but the story where the little boy offed himself because a AI robot he was dating told him to?
Yeah,
Like, what is happening in the universe? Like,
kids are.
what?
I mean, kids are impressionable, and if your parents not watching, it's a again like I don't have a child, but I can see how it could be. It's different for us because we're like the last generation that didn't grow up with the internet. Every generation after us is gonna always have the internet,
Yeah,
and
that's
it
fair.
and the internet is not it's not new, but it's new for the public. And like every day, something is changing about the internet. AI is becoming more publicly accessible, so that's like something new that's adding on to.
Girl,
Everything.
it's sad. As a parent, there's so many things that you got to be hyper aware of.
And
Like, you
it's,
got to be watching them on
yeah.
YouTube, making sure they ain't watching no crazy Slender Man type shit. You got to be checking. And I get we want to respect boundaries, but fuck boundaries. If I pay that for some of the things that our parents did, we trying to work on breaking generational curses or whatever. But some of that shit, I'm
And
checking the
also
phone.
it's a way to
Yeah,
come at your kids and have an open and honest conversation about that, which is where a lot of, like me and Kitora was talking about, like I said, a lot of these Gen Z kids and the stuff they doing were raised by millennials. And I don't know why millennials is not trying to take credit for it, because we have older millennials. We have millennials that's in their 40s.
yeah. I
Um
think 80 something is millennials.
yeah, I think it's like 89, no, 80 is the cutoff, I think. The beginning of it. So we have millennials that's halfway, that's hitting 50. These Gen Z kids that y'all keep complaining about is y'all kids. It ain't the generation before y'all. It might be some of them is the generation before y'all, people that had kids later in life. But these is millennial kids. And we all know, we all talk about how millennials have had to go through a lot, from 9/11 to all these different diseases,
Y2K and all types of shit.
Y2K, COVID, like,
Oh my god.
we've been through a lot. And so, but y'all, so, of course, when you have kids, you trying to break these generational curses, which is fine. But it's like people are so hurt and damaged by that. It's kind of trickled over into y'all kids that y'all not trying to claim as being Gen Z. I don't know why. Like,
Yeah, and it's okay to I'm on that whole, like, I don't whoop Paisley like she, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get that aspect of it. But there does have to be some kind of structure, like, and at the end of the day, it's damn near impossible to protect your child from every trauma that might possibly happen to them. As
yeah,
much as you want to, most of the trauma that they gonna endure is gonna be outside of the household.
you just
So
have to
I'm
be a
doing,
soft place for them to land when they come home, to be able to
yeah, yeah.
talk
But
to.
also, don't
It
let
ain't
their ass just be
about.
sitting up doing nothing.
I was about to say, it's not about you trying to be their friend, but it's
Yeah,
also
please
you
stop
have
doing that.
to. Which our parents, I feel like, of course, their parents probably didn't do it for them. Like, it was just I gotta go to work. And if you want to have clothes, you want these Jordans, you want this, whatever, this stuff you want food, I gotta go to work. So you need to do what I say and say as I do. Don't talk back. I don't care about what you want. I don't care about what you don't want to eat, how you want to eat
Now
it.
I will say my mama didn't do that. My mama did
Well,
not do the
some
whole
people didn't have
eat.
the option to
Yeah, and
do.
I think about that now. It's like a lot of the things that you think your parent was doing bogus is because that's all they had. They may
Yeah,
not want it. It ain't because they want you to eat this bullshit. It's because maybe that's all the food they had. They ain't get paid again until next week. Like, I don't know. I to this day I don't know how my mama was able to pull off what she was able to pull off. Like, I went to Europe my sophomore year of high school. I did bowling every 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, every weekend or whatever. And I'm flexing at the bowling alley, buying chips and slushies and shit. Always had the latest clothes on. And I'm like, I think about that now, like, damn, like, I really wonder, did she really have it, or did she just make sure that we had it? And I appreciate the sacrifices that our parents made for us that we may not have understood until now. So give your parents some grace or whatever. I'm not saying that means to forgive them or whatever, but I always try to look at it through the lens of me as a parent now. And I kind of have an appreciation for both my parents that I probably didn't have when I was growing up. Because I definitely wrote my mother a letter at 16 and slid it under her door because I was having emotional issues. And I was like, I can't be perfect anymore. I'm tired of this shit. I was a very emotional teen, okay? I know my mama looked at her door under her door like, what the fuck? I don't know what I was going through, but it is what it is. Love you, mama. I really, for real, wrote her a letter. I think that letter was like 3 pages long. And my mama wasn't abusive or any of that type of shit. Even though I did feel like I had to be perfect. And as an adult, I realized that that was something that I put on myself. My mom was like, "Girl, I didn't expect you to be perfect. What the fuck are you talking about?" But in my mind, I had to be perfect. Crazy. Emotional teenagers, and I know that Paisley gonna get me back tenfold. Pray for me, y'all. Mm. But back to the docket that we actually supposed to be talking about on the podcast because we didn't got all over everywhere. I really think that it's kind of crazy the things that we have seen this holiday season, which was Halloween. Some of y'all need to be in jail. And by some of y'all, I mean DJ Envy.
Has he taken that video down yet?
The last I seen, the video was still available. Like I had seen at the time I saw, I didn't even watch the whole video because that's how disgusted I was. As soon as I seen her in that red outfit, I said, "No, get this off my screen right now before FBI be at my door." Absolutely not.
I didn't watch the
But
video. I just seen everybody when they was talking about it, all they put up was just like uh just still pictures.
no, I seen the actual video for about 30 seconds or so. And when she had on a red, basically, what's some things called monokini. And I don't know how old this child is. And if y'all don't know, we're talking about DJ Envy is a DJ on the morning show or whatever, the Breakfast Club. And because of his love for Little Kim the rapper, he
Mm-mm.
decided.
Mm-mm. He said that she loved Little Kim and she loved that song, is what he said.
How she even know what Little Kim song is if he didn't put her on to the song?
I don't know, I'm just telling you what they said that man said about it.
Girl, that little girl loved Gracie's Corner or some shit. And if
She
she
can't
don't,
she can't be more than 10 and 10 is pushing it.
that little girl had on a bikini. I'm spitting because I'm so mad. And she's singing the song to Crush on You by Little Kim. Like, I'm finna go look up the lyrics of this song just so y'all can
Hey,
understand how
yo,
this.
shorty, won't you go get a bag of the lethal? I'll be
Yes,
undressed in a
in a
bra,
bra,
all see
all
through.
see through. What? All I want to do is freak. Oh,
Why you
like
thinking
what?
that I'ma cheat you? The only one thing I want to do is freak you. And
Like
this is what he
that's
had
just
his
a.
daughter. This I don't know if that's a part of the song that she did, but the whole song is like that.
They recreated the entire video. So and everybody talking about DJ Envy, DJ Envy. He is a married man with a grown wife. And not only did the wife not, she should have been Little Kim, but y'all didn't think like at any point, like say
This whole
you
plot, like the outfit, I think it's well. First of all, she shouldn't be singing the song for number one because it's not appropriate for. Well, okay, I'm not gonna. It's not appropriate for her to sing, but it's songs that we were singing back in the day that we shouldn't have been singing that we was. But also, our parents weren't filming us, doing it. So that's neither here nor there. Okay, she rapping a song, but it's the outfits. And we all know how very provocative Little Kim dressed back in the day. She don't do it as much now. Like since she had her daughter, she done kind of toned it down. Actually, it's before her daughter. She really don't crazy stuff. But we all know what Little Kim looked. And Little Kim went to a award show with one titty out with a pasty on it. Okay,
Bruh, Lokito,
and
let my
let
body get
Britney.
right. I'm
Who was
gonna
that
have
that
that for
flicked? Who was that that flicked her titty? Britney Spears. Who was that?
maybe, maybe, because that was when
Anyway,
Britney Spears wore that denim outfit.
so you can only imagine what she looked like if you have not seen the Crush on You video. What type of outfits did she? What type of outfit? Did she have her man on the song? He wasn't in the video, but he was on the song.
Bruh, Mace was in the video. That was the one where, I think all the other little female rappers was there.
Like
Because I know Missy Elliott was in the video. But no matter what, like, even if your door, like, at some point you saw the video, y'all shot the video, you edited the video, at any of these moments you didn't think maybe I should delete this
all
shit.
these people looking. First of all, your wife signed off and was like, "Yeah, like." Do y'all
No,
not got brains up there? It's just rattling around, just
but this the
air,
same woman who
lint.
this nigga was in a whole relationship with another woman, and we didn't even know that he was married. Like,
Bro, he was with Erica Mena, right? Was that Erica Mena?
yes,
And she around here hooping and hollering about her damn baby daddy. Girl, karma. Okay? Karma.
man.
Cause
And I was just so disappointed when I seen the video. Like, I just was just
I just don't
flabbergasted.
know, not even just DJ Envy and his wife. Okay, it should have stopped. It should have never went past that. It should have never went. I don't even know why the thought came about. The thought shouldn't even came about. But then I know they not the ones that edited the video. So all these other adults, for yeah, everybody to feel comfortable who to shoot this video, editing this video, y'all is looking at this child in skimpy outfits, singing this very
I
sexual
would have
song.
called Detective Stabler immediately.
Even if you
Okay,
didn't want to do that, I'd be like, nah, nah, I can't do this. Like, I got something else to do. I can't
all
fulfill this
money is
obligation.
not good money,
Like,
cause
that is,
ain't no way.
and for you to just keep the video up, I don't know if you still got the video up now, but for you to
When
still
I
just keep
saw
the
the
video up,
video, it has 1,600 saves. And sometimes when you doing stuff, you're not even thinking of it from a like inappropriate way, but you have to protect your children from other people.
something like that, I
It's
would have thought of in an inappropriate way. The outfit, so like if she just would have had on like maybe like a
ISIS.
she shouldn't have
There's no
been
way.
doing it, but it's the outfits that just add. That's just like y'all really got her in a little red bikini. Like,
There's nothing you can do to make it make sense.
bro, if she just would have had like on a red shirt and some red pants, it still would have been like she should have been singing this song. But it just the
ISIS.
visual of it is like you know how
Look,
many.
Kim Kardashian daughter is older than this daughter, and she was Princess Tiana. Okay,
And then North did her dress up
that's
as
what I'm
her.
talking about. Oh,
Oh,
she
well,
did
she did
both.
her too. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. And then all y'all people that was talking about Northwest, and what she had on for Halloween, shut up. I hate all y'all. That little
Look, cause she
girl
was dressed
looked
as
up.
Princess Tiana.
They were saying that it was too much cleavage or whatever case may be. And this is coming from somebody who wore a size C in middle school. There's nothing that I could do to not develop the way that I was developing. But it's the adults in the situation that are calling attention to it. Not only was she fully clothed, that little girl was fully clothed, her chesticles was covered up. Her and her friends was dressing up in appropriate Halloween costumes, and here y'all come being disgusting, sexualizing that little girl.
Bro. Y'all
Like,
didn't
I
first y'all
hate
didn't want
people
her hanging out with Ice Spice. She ain't hanging out with Ice Spice anymore. Now she in a Disney princess costume, and now that's the issue. Y'all forget that these kids is becoming teenagers. Like they can't help what's going on with
with
they
their bodies.
like y'all just don't like Kim Kardashian, and so that just trickles down to her kids. That's where the real issue is. Like
That part,
how
because
you
I think she's
sexualize
doing an
Princess.
amazing job.
I can see if she like got a Princess Tiana outfit from Fashion Nova, then okay, I can see that.
I want to know why every outfit from Fashion
If
Nova
I
got
see
to
one
be.
more sexy nun from Fashion Nova, I know
Can
something
y'all please wrap that up? Like,
like I know nuns be like, what? We are fully clothed. Who decided to make a nun sexy?
Like, I just think it's like almost sacrilegious to be doing that, but that's neither here nor there. Like, I really feel like people just be so miserable and y'all want to have fake outrage instead of being outraged about the shit that y'all should be outraged about. Because I really, like, I seen somebody made a point. They was like, it's people that's wearing, they kids wearing Moana outfits where, Moana got the little tube top with the belly
Mm-hmm.
out and the little, and y'all mad at Princess Tiana in a ball gown? Like, what? Make it make sense. Like,
Yeah.
I was so mad when I seen people posting that because,
Have they
like,
talked about it on the Breakfast Club?
I don't know.
I thought you would have told me by now. That was Thursday.
No, I don't think I think they went
No, they
right
need
on
to.
up
They need to talk about that because
because they was
he should
definitely
have got
saying that
donkey.
Charlemagne should make him donkey of the day.
Yes, he should be donkey of the day. Him and his wife and the whole team that shot that video
The
need donkey
production
of the day
crew, the editor, all y'all.
because all y'all have children and y'all have girls
Mm-hmm.
and
There's some creepy people in this world.
yes, like
Like,
even
I
the
am
most
very in.
innocent thing, like Northwest dressing up as Tiana fully clothed. Somebody, some pervert out there is gonna
Mm-hmm.
see that and they gonna make it
Ugh.
into something else. Like some stuff you can't control, but it's kind of like you are putting your child in a situation where she looks sexy, she looked like a grown ass woman, and you just giving it to them. Like no. No, I
When
don't
I tell you,
know
I'm
where
very
they.
intentional about the things that I post, pasting on the social media because it's some sick people, and then it's people that wish you harm that in turn are gonna wish your child harm because whatever animosity that they have with you as an individual. And it's just unfortunate that we live in that kind of world, but it's our jobs to protect them as much as we can. And so, like, whether that's not filming, some of the shit be common sense though. Like, why? I just can't get over DJ Envy. Like, it just really pissed me
They both
off.
gotta be just have a half of a walnut in their brain. Both the shit sharing a walnut,
They
and they
sharing
both
it,
got
baby.
they just both got half of the walnut because I'm just not understanding how like you thought that was okay to bring to the internet. Whatever you do in your house is what you do in your house. Do it make it right and appropriate? No, but that's in your house. But to put it out there in the world, in the public, like absolutely not. Especially his wife. I don't know what girl. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Like, blink twice if you need help, ma'am.
Please, because obviously you do. You let the man cheat on you and do all this other stuff, and y'all made a book together about it, and it's just kumbaya all of a sudden.
Bro, speaking of that, we just going off the rails. Fuck the schedule, what we supposed to talk about. I don't know if you seen uh Cam Newton's podcast.
Girl, I'm so sick and tired of him too. I'm sick and tired of her too.
I'm just like,
She
stand up.
she dumb and dumber.
Because there's a difference between being like, okay, I understand I'm gonna let my husband or boyfriend or cheat or whatever the case may be. But like, keep that to yourself. Like, why do you feel like you need to share that with us?
Cause what was the context of him even saying that? What was happening? It was
Basically, he was having a conversation with Corey Holcomb, which that whole interview
oh, so
was
that's from the same
insane.
interview.
Yes. And he
Oh,
basically says that, oh, she's my refuge and my confidant and my best friend. And she understands that sometimes I have needs and I don't have to lie to her and I can tell her exactly what I'm doing. And she's the only person that really sees me.
what needs can you have after this woman went on somebody else's podcast and say, I don't like anal sex, but he like it, so I let him do it, and it'd be hurting. So what
What?
needs she? Yes,
Like, I don't, can we get out of the group chat? Take me out of this
and
group chat.
this been a couple years ago that she went on that podcast. This
Like,
was
I remember she was saying, like, basically, yeah, my man got money and I just let him do whatever because he's sponsoring my lifestyle, basically. And I used to really love her when she was a comedian, which I guess she's
Yeah.
technically still a comedian. Like I listen to Rent Due like at least once a month. Like that's my jam. But she was like, that doesn't. I don't identify as that person anymore. But you identify as this. This is better. Like whatever you want to do in your relationship is your own personal business. Like
But for
please
him to
keep
keep
us out
putting
of
it
it.
out there is crazy to me. For him, like my thing is, it's not like we don't know. Like
And then he
obviously we
basically
know.
just said like, I don't see me getting married. Like and he like, I'll know when I meet my wife. What?
Maybe he
Me
on
as the
some.
girlfriend.
Maybe he on some Nick Cannon type stuff. But at least
And Nick
Nick Cannon,
Cannon,
at least Nick Cannon don't say that his girlfriends and he in relationships with them. He just getting them
bro, Nick
pregnant.
Cannon is still heartbroken that he fumbled the ball over Mariah Carey. Because I watched the interview with him where he basically said that his ego was the reason why him and Mariah Carey didn't work out. Because he didn't
Yeah,
understand how to be Mariah Carey's husband. He wanted to be Nick Cannon, and that's Nick Cannon's wife. Like, sometimes men kill me with your ego. Like, you want a bad bitch. You don't want a woman that wants you for your money. You want to go 50-50, but you really don't though. Cause your ego, you want to be the one. Like that's the thing that men kill me too. Y'all want to be providers because it boosts your ego. You get to tell your friend over here, yeah, I'm paying for everything, whatever. Because, but then on the internet, you're like, oh, these women just want us for our money or whatever. No, you want the women that want you for your money
that's what
because
Cor-
it make you look
that's
good.
that's what old dude said. He said, "I don't like when you make more money, cause then you want to talk and have conversation, and I don't want to do that." Sir,
Right? He like, I want
what?
a woman that
I
I can
like when you
control.
broke because now I can give you something. You got something that you need, and I got something I need from you. So it's trend. I said, what the fuck is he talking
And then
about?
this ugly bumpkin, like, sir,
I said,
that's
did
the
you
only
just sit
thing that
here
could
and
be wanted from
say
you.
that you want basically you want Bonquisha from the projects?
So
That's
you and then admitted he was like, you ain't never had to discipline a woman.
and even Cam Newton was looking at him like,
He was like, all right now, sir, we both some ain't shit niggas, but I ain't that ain't shit.
"Oh,
We having an ain't shit
I'm not finna admit it on this podcast, nah."
as at the very least.
But
But
I
I'm
was
just like,
just,
what?
I'm like, I don't understand. Like, that's what y'all got going on in y'all relationship. That's the agreement y'all came to. But for him to constantly just be putting it out there, like,
Yeah, he keeps saying it like, sir,
we know, break up
you
with
just kicking
her.
her while
What
she
is she
down. She's
clingy? Like she don't want to go no. Like what is happening? Like I don't understand
bruh.
why
And
he
I
keeps
understand
saying
he can
it.
give her a lifestyle that she probably wasn't having before that, but
She
stand
got the
up.
baby. She's set for at least 18 years. I don't. What is she still holding on to? It
I
ain't like
don't
she
know.
ugly. It ain't like she look old. She still damn look 20 something.
Because if old girl can do it, what's the girl name?
Drea,
It just has what?
Drea,
Yeah, she can do it. You can do it.
bro. Like I'm not finna. Just it's the publicly thing that I'm just like
Yeah,
because
that's one thing to do. Like, don't publicly embarrass me.
all of us regular people out there, it's women out there all across the world right now that's allowing they men, whoever, to do whatever they want to, and they fine with it, and that's fine. But if he was every week on social media to thousands and hundreds of thousands of people saying how he don't want to be with you, he ain't.
Yeah,
First of all, he ain't even saying it. He's subliminally saying he don't want to be with you, like, and you just keep
and they've
like.
been together for a good minute now.
Yeah, and I'm like, why is she even saying anything? What is she coming
Like, they keep going on these interviews and stuff. Like, please.
like? Girl, we know that you know that he out here fucking people. Like, okay, what do you? Why are you
And
defending?
then the crazy thing about it is we wouldn't know if they didn't tell us. Because I haven't yet to see, like, I'm
If
sleeping with
he
Cam
didn't
Newton.
say it, and I
Yeah.
feel like the only reason why she said it is to make like save face because she
Oh, yeah.
know.
Like, yeah, I didn't really care. I did know.
possibly that it might, you know, some gonna get out. You know how these side girls are. They don't be side chicken no more for real.
Bro, they definitely
They be
y'all
missing
need to
out
go
on that
back and
bag,
watch our episode Side Chick Etiquette because y'all definitely don't be
bro.
having none.
They just be missing that bag. If I was really about that life, I'm too emotional, so I can't never be about that life. But it's no way that I'm gonna mess up my bag because I want to be with somebody that bad.
Bruh, then they not gonna be with you. Like I posted his arm, like girl,
Like, girl, like.
fall in line. Like you knew what this
But you know what?
was.
The thing about it is now, it used to be back in the day when a side chick mess up, don't nobody want to deal with her no more. Now, you got these little young dudes that come in, don't be knowing no better, be doing whatever, you know, sponsoring their life. They can still
And then they
move
be the
around
ones that be telling
Hollywood.
them, "Yeah, I want to be with you. I'm doing this and that." Like they don't explain to them the rules. But we not saying y'all should participate in this activity. But if you're gonna participate, at least go over the handbook before.
TikTok will tell you everything because 304 TikTok, I'm not fully on 304 TikTok. I just every once in a while people come up on the thing, and so you know, but it's people out here that will tell you, explain you the game out here on the internet. It's just
Bro, I want to know. Like, I follow a girl. I'm not on that TikTok. I only follow one girl who is a 304, whatever y'all call them, and she making bank. She just had a man fly her to Thailand.
also side note because it's some Chicago 304s, like one or two that didn't came across my page, and they was just like outside walking around, and I'm like, we still hoeing like that? Is that the type of hoe
Nah,
we still doing?
no, y'all need to be on
She
like the
was
web.
like, she was cute, like it looked like her nails was done and all that, but I'm like, why is you
No,
walking
if
outside
you
in
need to be an
Chicago at night?
escort and not a prostitute.
I don't know if she
Well,
was a prostitute. I don't know. I just watched that one video. I don't know what she is, but she was walking around outside, so I don't know.
because they
Maybe she
got
was,
high end websites and shit where you can
but it was
like
just she was talking about being the 304, and she was just outside like walking around, and I was like, so are we
that's
walking a
scary.
stroll, or like, or you just so happen to be outside when you talk about this conversation, or because it's dark outside where you at in Chicago, and
Yeah, that's scary. I just want everybody to be safe. Get your money, your body, your choice, but just be safe.
yeah,
Cause it's a crazy world out here. I was literally just watching a show about the Unabomber, which ain't got nothing to do with 304s, but it just made me think of serial killers. And they may not be as popular as they was back in the day, but they still happening.
all it takes is that one person to snap.
Man. And they be the easiest community to mess with. So just be safe out there. Also, before we get into my favorite part of the podcast, I do want to mention I don't know why, but I'm so proud of Megan Thee Stallion for not only surviving but thriving. And I know that she been through a lot of traumatic shit, and it's been a lot of people on my timeline talking about free Tory or whatever, whatever, and it just really makes me side eye certain people because people forget that Meg Thee Stallion did not press charges on that dude. This is a foreign dude from another country that violated his parole and was in a vehicle with a firearm. Whether you believe he shot it or not, he was in a vehicle that had a firearm to it, knowing that he was on parole. That's why he in jail. Okay, this is the same dude that was on record on a jail phone call apologizing for the incident, saying that she ain't never gonna forgive me to the so-called best friend, which they need to stop calling her that shit because I don't give a fuck how mad me and ISIS get. First off, we ain't never arguing over no nigga ever. Secondly, like
Because if we being
she
honest, I think they was all sleeping together, and they all knew they was sleeping together, and it was just they was drunk, and it just they was just arguing about something. Because I can't see you being my best friend, and you don't. I can't. As much as they was in the documentary showing Meg and Tori hanging tough like they were, like all in each other's lives and stuff. I can't see that Kelsey didn't know that they was messing around.
If
The
we knew and we on the outside, you knew and you on the
Even
inside.
if it was only like they actually got physical with each other, like sexually was together a couple times, like girl, you knew something was happening.
And then, like, I'm just grateful that you and I never had the same taste
But
in men.
what I will say is that um I'm on Megan Thee Stallion side about this all because nobody should just be getting like you shooting at me like I'm some fucking range at the gun range or some shit like that. But I will say when it comes to that Kelsey thing, like obviously it's not important about who she slept with, who she's sleeping with. And Kelsey was like not a good friend for like meeting up with this dude shot your friend. Or your friend got shot. I don't know if he did it, whatever the case may be. But then he's basically the one that everybody's saying shot her. For you to meet up with him a couple days after that is crazy to me because I would be worried about my safety. I
Girl.
fuck some nigga. I'm be worried about my safety, but I do want. Like I know she like it's not about who I slept with. Like I got shot, but I'm like also girl like if you knew she was messing around with him and then you messing around with him like secretly, that is a little fucked up. So I can see why Kelsey is mad. Like I'm not gonna take away like Kelsey being upset because obviously like I would
So
be
she's
pissed off
saying she
too.
slept with him first.
Kelsey,
And then the
yeah.
friend,
Well, that's the way they making it seem like is that Kelsey was sleeping with him first, and then Meg was sleeping with him behind Kelsey back. Is the way, even in the documentary, is kind of where it's like
mm,
alluding to. They didn't outright say it. They just said that Meg did say she lied to Gil King and that she did sleep with him like once or twice while she was drunk, while they was drunk. But so
mm,
I'm not saying that Kelsey shouldn't be upset about that situation as far as that goes. Cause like, damn girl, you supposed to be my friend. Like, even if I wasn't fucking with him no more, like, damn bitch, like you mixed out, you can have anybody you want him. Like,
yeah,
I would feel
that
like
is
I
a
would be
lot.
mad about that. But for me to turn around and act like we didn't have no type of like really tight, close friendship, and for me to be meeting up with this dude and to be saying this crazy stuff, and I get on the stand now, I don't remember nothing that's happening. Like that's messed up. Like I'm not saying she
Yeah,
shouldn't be mad about the her sleeping with him, but it was all the rest of that stuff that I was like, you ain't got to be friends with her no more. That's perfectly fine, but don't sit up here and act like you just not gonna go to bat for her about getting shot because of it. Like that's messed up.
yeah. Because for me, I don't care what happens, and I done had some low down dirty friends, and I've probably been a low down dirty friend to some people in a story or whatever. And that's valid for them. Because I'm okay with being the villain in somebody's story, whatever. But never have I ever just went on a bash tour for somebody that I'm not friends with. Because there's some people that I'm not friends with right now that I could blow up their whole spot. Or vice versa, whatever the case. And I feel like if you are really friends with somebody, like you have some level of respect for them and their livelihood and all that stuff, like it's okay to be upset or whatever. Shit, we just got into it yesterday. And guess what? Called you today. And you was like, girl, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. And I can't see in any world where I'm just like, yeah, let me tell Ice's business because we mad at each other.
Cause my thing is, I'm not saying that Kelsey had to continue being friends with her. Cause I mean, you have a right to feel how you feel, but it was just the way that she went about it that I
And then
was
she's
like,
still going about it,
yeah. And then
ma'am.
her in 2024 doing that whole little shoe photo, like it's like, girl, like we ain't cool,
Wrap
we ain't
this
fucking with each
up.
other. Like, let it go. Like, she not even rapping about you no more. Like, she talking about something else now. Like, let it go. Like,
Right, like
y'all
please
fuck the
wrap this
same
shit up.
nigga. If it wasn't Meg fucking a nigga, it was gonna be somebody else fucking the same nigga as you. So I don't. It just hit different because it's your best friend. I understand that, but y'all ain't gotta be cool. Y'all ain't gotta be friends. But you could have. I'm not saying that she had to be on social media like Meg, Meg, Meg. But
But you could say nothing.
yeah, I just would have preferred you to say nothing. And to be honest, when you got on that stance, how about you don't remember nothing, girl? It was only three of y'all in the car.
Well, in the bodyguard, I
Well,
mean the
four.
driver did.
It was four people in the car. Like, now come on now. You don't remember
In
nothing.
20 years, we'll finally figure out what really happened. After all the parole and all that stuff go down, maybe we can find out the truth. But we know one thing: Megan got shot.
And
So let's wrap this shit up.
he's never fully said I did not shoot her. He's never said.
And he said that Kelsey didn't shoot her.
So
So if
who shot her?
Kelsey
Did
didn't
the
shoot her,
bodyguard shoot her? Because if the bodyguard shot her, you could kind of go off something with that. You could kind of
yeah,
say
you
like,
could just throw him under the bus. We don't care about that
yeah,
man.
like he could. He was doing his job. Why he shot her? I don't know. Like what the fuck? But didn't the
Bruh, and this
bodyguard
is
like
out of
disappear or
Tori's
something?
own mouth saying that Kelsey didn't shoot her. So if Kelsey didn't shoot her and you sorry, 1+1 = 2. And technically, I guess you don't have to say allegedly if they got convicted of it. Even though people get wrongfully convicted of shit all the time. But in this case, I don't know.
Yeah,
I just want to have another hot girl summer, and I want the best for everybody involved. Almost everybody.
yeah. And please stop talking about, well, Meg, and she be shaking her ass and she be twerking and because that has nothing to do
And
with
how many of
anything.
us have, like, people was like, oh my God, she lied about sleeping with him. You know how many people I know they lie about sleeping with people? So you ain't never had a terrible sexual experience with somebody and you want that shit to be erased from your memory?
Also, when the Gail King interview came out and she answered that question, we all immediately knew she was lying. Cause she said, uh, she
And then can we
paused.
stop equating someone's sexual activity to meaning that means that they should be a victim of a crime?
And
Like I
I
don't give a
didn't
fuck
know
if she
this.
sucked a million
Apparently, they
dicks.
asked this question when they was on trial, and she told the
Yeah, they
truth.
did. She
So I'm
did.
like, so what are we talking about here? She
It's
lied
only
to.
because the documentary just came out and people want to be fake outraged about some shit.
I'm like,
Like
she lied
y'all lying
to Gail
about a body right
King,
now. Look at this.
bro.
But
I'm like,
literally,
she lied to Gail King. Like, okay, like
who
it's
gives a
not
fuck?
that big
She
of a
is
deal.
like, you
Like,
know how many people lie on Gail King?
because
Like,
R. Kelly
relax.
got up there, I'm fighting for.
I miss R. Kelly though. I really do. I'm
Bro,
sorry.
when he stood up and
Do I
Gail,
look like I know how to hog tie people?
it was the fact that Gail just kept sitting there. I was like, girl, if you get up.
That
This man
man
is
was happy.
crazy. He loses his mind. And you just still sitting there.
But
Gail
I
was a
remember I just knew he wasn't going to jail. I said, R. Kelly. But
whew,
sometimes when you keep getting away with shit, like stop doing it. Okay? If you got away with it once, why? But I think it'd be your ego.
it's not
Like you
even he
like,
got away with it once.
mm,
He at least got away with it twice with Aaliyah and he peed on that girl's
oh
video.
yeah, he did pee on that girl. I forgot about that.
Talk about
She
that's his
lived down
brother.
the road from one of my friends. That's crazy. But at the end of the day, nobody knows 100% about what happened, and I just want y'all to wrap this shit up by noon, okay? Wrap this shit up. And side note, the baby, you ain't never getting another song with Meg Thee Stallion, okay? So shut up.
Also, all these people that be on social media that's quote unquote bloggers and even just regular people giving their opinions, y'all need to watch what y'all be saying because she had quite a few of y'all clips in that
Oh
documentary.
yeah, that documentary.
She didn't put y'all's handles on there, but y'all know how the internet work because them people that do with that
Yeah, they be
tag
super
shirt.
quick to be saying stuff. And I just think you should stay out of it. Like, it reminds me a lot of the what's the nigga name? Hits.
Mm-hmm.
And K Michelle, when K Michelle was telling y'all about her truth with him. and y'all was, oh my God, y'all sit up there like, no, my friend would never. You don't know what your friend would do or whatever, especially behind closed doors. And then when it happened to Lil Wayne, Toya, that's her name. When it happened to Toya, now y'all all, oh, we should apologize. No, y'all should have listened to her when she told y'all all them years before. But you thought it was cute because that's your friend. You really never truly 100% know somebody's character. Like, oh my God, he would never. If in a specific situation, anybody could do anything.
Also, Tory Lanez looked like a gremlin though. He looked like a snake. He looked like with
And
them chiclet teeth in his mouth. And y'all talk about, first of all,
and
nobody was be messing with Tory Lanez like that. Nobody even knows his music, so I don't even know
bruh.
what
And I'm
is.
not gonna say like just because somebody make good music don't mean they're a good person. Like, do I know some Tory Lane songs? Absolutely. But do that mean that I know his character? Hell no. If you like to, like, I still listen to R. Kelly. There ain't nothing nobody gonna say to make me not step in the name of love. But does that mean that I believe in his character? Absolutely not. Am I gonna defend him on social media? No. I'm gonna mind my business and listen to the Chocolate Factory in the comfort of my own home. The
Bro,
same go with
because
Chris Brown and
I was about to
all these
say,
other
yeah,
people.
because she had
I
a
was
clip of
so
Chris
disappointed.
Brown. She had a
I
clip
was
of
so
Chris Brown
disappointed.
and that talked about free Tory, and I was just like, and honestly,
Sir,
why are we being disappointed in that? He told Rihanna up, even though they both said that they was both hitting each other, whatever, whatever. It was a whole lot behind that. But he told her up. He harassed Karuchi. He still harass her sometimes, and I'd be like,
I'd be like, sir, move on. Are
"Sir,
you okay?
please let it go. You done got 3 babies. Okay, you had the first baby on her. I think
Yeah.
Royal,
They
yeah.
was together. Hmm.
Like, let it go. Anytime
Like
somebody say
him,
something about
Drake,
Karuchi, it be like,
I'd be like,
Jesus,
please, God.
please. But did I go to that Chris Brown concert? I did. Does it make it right? No. But did he put on a great performance? Absolutely. If
But
y'all
like I'd
don't
be like,
have
just
no
y'all shut
conviction,
y'all asses up.
if y'all don't have
Drake ain't
no
been the same since
conviction,
he said that shit.
bro,
Think about that.
say what?
When since he said the shit about Tory Lanez and Megan, like, remember he wrote a whole song
Oh
about it,
yeah, it was
sir.
so out of left. I was like,
I'm
bro.
like, are you okay?
Although, also, do I still listen to Drake? Yes,
Bruh, I was just listening to uh Nothing Was the Same the other day. Like, I'm sorry. I can separate people's art from the
but the
person.
only
I
thing
just
with
can't.
R. Kelly is, do I listen to R. Kelly music? No, but I wasn't on my own personal time. Even before he got full, like actually convicted, like he got convicted saying he did it. I wasn't like searching, like I
Uh
wasn't
ah
searching to listen
I
to R. Kelly.
love
Like if it came
Taxi Cab.
on, like if it
Isis.
came on, like I listened to it, but I wasn't actively like, "Oh, let me go. I want to listen to R.
Sex
Kelly today."
Weed.
I love all
Same
those songs.
girl. Them
I love that album. Was the Chocolate Factory
oh my
album was
god.
great.
So good. Remember when R. Kelly was just remixing other people's songs for no reason? I can't listen to the regular version of Make It Rain. Like if I don't hear Roxanne, it's Kels, I don't want to hear that. Okay, like
Or a
that.
Bow Wow song that he didn't even put him on. Did he? Was he on the hook?
What's the song?
What is that song? It's Bow Wow song that R. Kelly was on the original, and then R. Kelly made a remix to it
Girl, R.
with
Kelly
some other
makes some.
people.
Are you talking about the one, Steal Your Girl or some shit? Had to go. Hold on. Hold on. I know exactly what you're talking about. I got to see the name of the song. Oh, God. That's so funny. It's like if your girl in the club or whatever.
I can't remember, but I think Bow Wow was on there like for the hook part, but like Bow Wow don't got a verse on the remix, and I said, "This is Bow Wow's song. Like, what is happening here?"
I'm a flirt.
Yes.
I don't even remember that Bow Wow was the original
No,
person.
Bow Wow. No, now that I'm thinking about it, Bow Wow was not on that remix.
He was not.
I
He not on the
said,
remix.
"You just gonna take Bow Wow song, huh?"
And it's bad that I don't even, when I think of that song, I do not think of Bow Wow. Like,
And
I
Bow
think
Wow, hip the I'm a Flirt song is good, but the remix is way better.
top tier. Damn.
The same girl remix with T Pain. Hi, my name is Teddy. Unfortunately, y'all
With
don't
the
know me,
enemy,
but
yes.
bro.
Oh my God.
Also,
That was just,
we are just so off. Also, T Pain, please, cause y'all did
yes.
T Pain so wrong about his auto tune, and then
It's
everybody
Usher's
started
fault.
doing
It's
auto
Usher's
tune.
fault. It's Usher's
And
fault.
T Pain can really sing. He's
Bruh.
a really T Pain had an amazing run, and he's every now and again he still come out with his little bops. Like
Yeah, that little TikTok song that's out now. It's so
he
good.
did he did a verse for the little old man that be rapping. Like he did a verse for
Yeah,
best
I seen
songs.
that. I just love how
Like
he's just doing streaming and living his best life.
he said he
I
make way more off streaming than he do music now.
bruh, I need him to come to concert in a city that's close to me because he puts on a show. He be
But he
sweating and
be up
everything.
there sweating. I said, nah,
Mm,
T Pain, is you didn't hit that little stuff before you got up there? I
I
love that
love
he's
T-Pain.
still with his wife,
Yes, I
and
just seen them on the episode of Bar Rescue.
she is just so very like I don't like. I wouldn't like imagine them two being
And
together.
I seen a picture of them from back in the day. I'm like, she
Oh
love
yeah,
him.
they both
Because
good
T-Pain
looking.
looks better now than he
He
did
did, yeah.
back then.
But I think they've been together since like they was 18 or like he was 18 or
Yeah,
something.
they've been together at least 20 years.
But he do like on his podcast where he had guests, like she would bring out like drinks for the shows or whatever, and she
Hmm.
just so cute. Like when he bring out on stage, like she just be like,
Yeah,
but
that's when you securing yourself and you
I know
just,
they be getting it in.
bruh, I can't, I bet you he a freak. They both seem like they be into that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Wow, that's crazy. But I think we made it to my favorite part of the episode. I don't even know what we call in this segment. It's just we do whatever we want. This is the Misguided Misfits podcast. So if you made it this far in the episode, we appreciate you as always. Make sure you guys are following us on social media. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, reposting. Follow us on TikTok at Misguided Misfits Pod. If you got some topics you want us to talk about, send us an email at misguidedmisfitspod@gmail.com. If y'all want us to promote y'all products, let us know at misguidedmisfitspod@gmail. And to end out the podcast, since you guys keep saying y'all want to give some respect to Thanksgiving,
Because it
even though
needs to be respected.
it's Christmas time, okay?
It
Happy holidays.
Thanksgiving needs to be respected. Okay, that's where
I
y'all
can eat turkey any day of
everybody.
the week.
That's when everybody can. Who is eating a full blown turkey in the random part of the year?
I'm not gonna lie, we had a turkey tenderloin the other day.
No, the turkey tenderloin. No, I'm not talking about pieces of a turkey, a whole freaking turkey.
Bruh, that's just because the only reason why I don't eat a whole turkey because it's just me and Ro, and Paisley don't eat meat. So,
Y'all need to put some respect on Thanksgiving. This is when everybody can come together and be big backs. The start of big back season. Okay, nah.
but I guess I'm decking these halls as I keep telling y'all. I already put out a lot of my Christmas decor. So, but for the sake of Thanksgiving, we're gonna do the top 5 Thanksgiving sides. And I think it's my time to start. So with my number one pick, if you don't know what the number one pick is, you already know it is macaroni and cheese. And specifically baked macaroni and cheese is the number one side at Thanksgiving. And not everybody can be responsible for the baked macaroni and cheese. Okay? Like that is I honestly really only want dressing, turkey and macaroni and cheese at Thanksgiving. That's it. Y'all can keep all the rest of that shit. But what's your second pick?
Mine is dressing. It's not stuffing.
Oh God, don't get me started.
Not because I don't want crouton. I don't want that. So dressing where
Period.
you homemade cornbread. You gotta crumble it
Not
up.
Jiffy.
Yeah, not Jiffy. I love Jiffy, but I don't want no sweet dressing. I don't. Mm-mm. With the bell peppers and the onions and all the seasonings. And I personally like mine with meat in it because I
Well,
feel
I make a
like,
seafood dressing, so
well, it just could be the turkey. I don't have to have it that
I put
fancy.
turkey, get the giblets in there, and then I can't tell y'all the family recipe, but we do put seafood in there as well. Not
Yeah,
Yeah, but you wouldn't know it if I didn't tell you, unless you have a seafood allergy. So please let me know.
yeah. So, and I personally like mine with the turkey in there already. I like it without, but with the turkey in there, it keeps me from having to actually put turkey on my plate. So just put the
People
turkey
put
in.
actual like slices of it in there.
No, like shredded up turkey.
Oh, I don't make mine that way, but to each his own. Like I think that's why I don't be excited for Thanksgiving, because back in the day, Thanksgiving was, oh my god, I get to go eat food. Now it's, oh my god, I gotta cook all this goddamn food for all these goddamn people.
Oh, well, see, I don't have that responsibility as of yet. So maybe that's what it is. Cause I still be like, ooh, I want to go eat. I don't have to worry about cooking. Like my mom might have me help her with whatever she making, but most of the time I show up. I might make a dessert or something. Like I might make
Bruh, I
something like
literally
that, but
make all the
nothing.
desserts. And this is no disrespect to my in laws and their families, but if you've ever had to go to and not just my in laws, but if you go to somebody's home who you know is not like the best chef, like my mom, when we was growing up, we would go to our family Thanksgiving, but you don't know which auntie made the dressing, which auntie made this and that.
Yeah, we would always cook something at our
Yes,
house.
just in case. Because I never forget when my auntie put all that she accidentally poured all that shit into the. You ever be sprinkling some shit and it drop into the food or whatever, and she just said, fuck it, and mix that shit in there. And
She just didn't scoop because it always going like one little spot. She could have just
ISIS.
scooped that out.
And to this day, I remember I had got to the party first, and I text my mother, don't eat the dressing. Cause I don't know what spice it was that she dropped, but whatever it was, it made the dressing damn near inedible. So my mother, when you fuck some food up, and they be like, you don't want to try none of the dressing. So my mama looking at me, I'm looking at her. She put the dressing on her plate. I'm telling her that the dressing is not edible, and she ate that, and she was looking at me. I said, I tried to tell you. So to this day, I always make food at my house, and then we'll like most of the time though the kids stop by here. And this year I think we're doing something for Christmas and not Thanksgiving with my in laws. So I don't know. Well, I don't know. I gotta check to see what my dad got going on, but I can't eat Thanksgiving dinner at everybody's house. But for my number three pick, I'm going with cabbage, and this is a very controversial side because a lot of people like greens. And me personally, if I never eat collard greens again, I'd be okay. Like, I prefer cabbage over collard greens. So in my house, I have cabbage. If you want to
I
have
was gonna say I
greens,
don't know if I've ever had cabbage on Thanksgiving. It's always greens.
yeah, in my house, we cook cabbage. If you want greens, make them yourself.
Yeah,
And I might be just traumatized from peeling and washing greens as a child.
maybe because some greens with some hot sauce. Mm, mm, mm.
I'm not
I do
saying that
like
I don't like
cabbage.
eating them. I don't want to cook them.
Oh, see, this is where the problem really lies with this list because now she has to cook all the stuff, and so it's she don't like it.
Well, what's your fourth pick?
Mine's is, and I know you don't like them, but this is my
I
favorite.
already know
It's
what it is.
sweet, sweet potatoes, and I don't know what the difference between sweet potatoes and yams are,
Me
but
either.
sweet potatoes slash yams, love them. Now, some people don't be knowing how to cook. Like I don't need them to be overly sweet, but also don't like I understand sweet potatoes do have a natural sweetness to them,
No, they
but
don't.
it's not enough. to you not to put enough sugar and brown sugar and all that in it.
And in my defense, I don't like sweet and savory items together. But I do cook sweet potatoes because my husband likes them, and I throw down on my sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I absolutely love sweet potatoes with my cornbread. That's the only way that I can eat unsweet cornbread. I have tried multiple times. My mom makes it from scratch. She used a recipe on the side of the cornmeal, so but she
I
still make
use
it from
that
scratch.
recipe for my dressing, but I don't use it for actual cornbread.
I've tried other people's plain cornbread. I don't like it. I don't. I tried. I tried. My mama make it because she loved regular cornbread, but
It just feel like
that's
it's dry. I don't know.
it's like it's too cornmeally, and I
Yeah,
understand it's
yeah.
cornmeal, but
I need
it's.
give me some
Mm-mm.
honey, give me some brown sugar,
And see, at
some
that
lights.
point, it's Jiffy Mix.
I do no. I made a sweet potato cornbread the other day.
So
Delicious, and I don't even like sweet potatoes, but it tasted amazing.
yeah, but sweet
Okay.
potatoes with. Hmm.
Do you like the marshmallows or no marshmallows?
I have had it with marshmallows before, and it's good. It is. It can be a lot though, so yeah, I
I
ain't
think
gotta.
my last pick is a little controversial because again, I only be wanting like three things on my plate for Thanksgiving, and I'm going potato salad.
Ooh, I was thinking potato salad. I'm with you on that.
Oh
Potato
my
salad,
god! And if
but
you
it
get
has
a
to
bite,
be mustard potato
yes,
salad.
exactly, yes. And if you get a bite of the macaroni, the dressing, and the potato salad all on one fork, put a little bit of turkey on the top, lights out. I'm done. Put a little dinner roll on there. You got me.
Or if for me specifically, you ain't got to make the potato salad homemade. If you get the deviled egg potato salad from any grocery store, potato salad from the grocery store is always consistent. I don't know what it is. People do not be knowing how to make potato salad good because I like mine to be a little sweet. It ain't got to be. This is probably why my back is big now. It ain't got to be super sweet, but I need a little sweet and tangy to go with the potato salad. And
Mm-hmm.
grocery store potato salad, the deviled egg is always consistent.
I
Always.
will say Ro makes a killer potato salad. Like, all,
Also, I like the potatoes in there to be chunky, like too
yes, that's
chunky.
exactly how he does his. And then the relish, oh my god, I need a little bit of sweet relish in there just to, when you bite into, just a delicious. And I think this year I am doing a lot of sweets this year. Ro said that he wants me to cut back, but I'm gonna do what I want to do per usual. I think I want to make my own dinner rolls, like from the yeast and all that stuff this year. I'm gonna do a test run. So, people, when you're doing Thanksgiving dinner, you got to be careful trying new recipes on Thanksgiving. Okay, keep
Y'all
it.
need to try them out now.
Yeah,
Don't
we
wait
we gotta
till the week
practice
of Thanksgiving.
because I ain't trying to eat your testa meal. Like,
Or if you know it's a tried and true recipe that you have tasted and people swear by, even still test it. But I will accept you to do that the week of Thanksgiving versus just some random ass recipe
yeah,
that you
I
done.
try my best not to try too much new stuff on Thanksgiving. And if I am gonna try something new, I still have like the OG triple OG version. Like I did, I think the year before last we did duck, which exquisite. But I also had a turkey just in case that duck didn't come out right because I don't cook ham. Well, we sometimes we have ham because Barrow is responsible for cooking any swine products in our home. So if he want ham, he got to cook his own ham. So I always like to have a secondary meat. So duck, a great option. We did hens one time too, so we all had our own little Cornish hen.
Cornish hens are very good.
So
I mean, I
good.
know it's chicken, but
I don't
like
know
the
if they
convenience
raise it
of it,
differently or what, or if it's like a younger or older. I don't know, but give me a Cornish hen,
that's a great
delicious.
option if you're not like a big family. Just make everybody a Cornish hen.
That's what we did the year that it was just me and Ro. Oh my gosh. But because we have Paisley, we be having to show our faces everywhere and play nice. So, but I am excited. I think I want to do Thanksgiving at our home and like put the tent up outside and have the warmers and the table settings and stuff. But then I also have to work that week. So I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. Week, because I did take off the week of Christmas. I have no plans, but I did take off that week.
Also, my fat self is thinking about honorable mention that you said yeast rolls. Yeast rolls is an honorable mention because I be mad like if you got the regular cornbread, if you got sweet potatoes, I'm gonna eat it. But I do be looking for a dinner roll.
And
I
I don't
do a dinner
know
roll.
about you, but I'm not a big fan of Hawaiian sweet rolls. Don't about,
I like Hawaiian sweet rolls, so
but I don't want that to be the roll for Thanksgiving. Like I like the
but yeah, it don't have to be the roll for Thanksgiving.
I like the
A regular
one.
yeast roll, yeah.
Yes, the ones that's kind of like look like a butt on the top. You know what I'm talking about? They come in a little package and they got little tiny butts on the
Oh
top.
yeah. Or those or the it's a brand called M. It come in a circular tin pan,
Oh yeah,
but then
yeah.
them they kind of smaller. Like
Like
those are
Sister
good
Schubert or
too.
whatever. Mm-hmm.
Slather some butter all on top of
Mm.
that.
Praise him.
I hate when they be like thaw before. I be like, who idea was this to have to thaw these before I put it in the oven? I don't
You
want to do
supposed
that.
to thaw them?
Some of them it do say thaw. A lot of them are you could just take it out the oven and put it in there.
I ain't never thawed not damn nothing.
Now, have I
Honestly,
ever thawed it? Probably not.
I don't even be looking at the instructions half the time. I just go with my gut.
Oh, I am an instructions girly. That's probably why I don't be liking to cook because I don't have to think. Like I'm not a good. Okay, this is gonna be my last tangent. I'm not a good off the brain
Oh,
person.
that's me.
I've been like that. I think ever since I was younger. Like I need instructions because like I can deviate a little bit, but like cooking, that's probably why I don't like doing it much because
You
I
see, you should bake because baking is like that. You need to follow the instructions. The weight need to be perfect or whatever. That's why bacon be pissing me off sometimes. Cause like if I like to just wing it, but if you ain't got the eggs and they ain't room temperature, your whole shit messed up. Like I like
well
to,
see that's the only thing with bacon is because I'll forget to take the stuff out.
yeah. That's why I just keep butter on the counter now because I'm always baking cookies or some shit. Like I officially have a cookie jar that actually has cookies in it.
Also, I need you to figure out. Um, I know I'm supposed to be visiting in December, but I need you to figure out a way to ship me these items that you be baking because I be feeling left out. I'm like that look so
Bro,
good.
I've been killing it lately too.
And I'm gonna have to wait. It probably it's. I want
You just
that. I don't want whatever she make. I want what she make when I come visit, but I also want that as well.
You need to make a list of the desserts. You need to be like my mother. When my mama come to visit, she has a menu set out of food items that she want me and Ro to make for her.
I don't be thinking about that. I be like, they gonna let me sleep here for free, and I ain't gotta get spend no extra money. And I know that regardless of whatever happened, we might go out to eat once while we out. But I get home cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner um,
Bro, it is so
every day
exhausting.
around
Like
here,
we literally do eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the house.
bro.
Like I made this morning, I made a chicken eggs Benedict with a hollandaise and a potato hash with vegetables from the garden.
You know the real reason I think that I don't want to have no kids is because then I won't be the baby of the friend group. Because when I go to my friends' houses,
You definitely
I
be
know when I go
spoiled.
to Keturah house, I'm gonna be fed. I know when I go to my other friend house in Georgia, if she don't feed me, her mama gonna make sure we eat. And I be like,
Her
thank
mama must
you,
live nearby.
Jesus.
I thought she
No,
lived in Alabama.
she do. I think it's like on the cusp of like Alabama.
Oh, okay.
It's still a little minute drive to get there, but
But normally you plan to go when it's like some kind of event, so she'd be there anyway.
yeah.
Bro, this
But
slime, like, I understand why these slime companies be making millions of dollars. Because this is the most calming situation. Like, I'm finna blow a bag on. Because I wanted to get the cheap stuff first to see if I like this. But I want to build the little thing and put it together and make the ASMR noises and stuff. So much fun. But if you guys made it to the end of the podcast, as always, we love you guys. Make sure you guys have your notifications on so you'll never miss an episode. If you want to look at the clips, make sure you guys are following us on Tickety Talk. We're trying to get more consistent on our socials with our content. So make sure you guys are following us so you never miss a moment. But as always, make sure you guys are following me on social media at Bedrock Beauty, and make sure you guys are following Bedrock Cosmetics. We are having a huge liquidation sale right now for 70% off all items. Well, not all items, but most of the items are marked 70% off. The code needed. It will be shown in your cart, the discount at bedrockcosmetics.com. And what we got, Icy Poo?
and then we follow me on Isis Pulls Up a Loop. I have decided that I'm making everybody crochet Christmas stockings. So that is what I am currently doing, and hopefully I will remember to take pictures. I should take pictures now that I'm like in the beginning stages of the process.
You need to get one of
Um,
those neck thingies that's on TikTok.
I should, cause that would be, cause I be thinking about. I'm like, do I really want to have to set up a camera, like sit it in front of me, and then I gotta have clothes on.
Yeah, that's how I
Um,
feel.
at least I could with the neck thing. I put a blanket on my lap and then go from there. But yeah, anyway, so hopefully I remember to document that process. And then I'm also making somebody a blanket. So fingers crossed. But yeah.
All right, well, we love you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.